When I get old, I will
be a badass.
Another round of Keeping Connected. Today it is time for Josh Amberger. Josh, first up, a little round of quickfire questions. What is one thing you would change about your looks?
Oh, I don't know, Till. Pretty happy, you know.
Nothing. What languages can you speak?
To Aussie and Aussie English.
What are you the most afraid of?
Ash being angry.
What would the title of your autobiography be?
I'd like to say, like, live fast, die young, but I'm not young anymore and I'm not dead, so it's not going to be that.
What's the thing that can really annoy you?
Ash never puts anything away. There's just crap everywhere. Like, people who don't put things away.
What do you want right now that you can't have?
I kind of got everything I want, to be honest. Maybe more race wins, to be honest.
What's your worst sporting memory?
Probably Kona the last 3 years.
Swim, bike, or run, if you could only pick one?
Oh, cycling, easy.
Yeah. Who is your biggest competition?
Pretty much everyone. I mean, I like racing. Personally, I like racing Sam Appleton.
Who would you really like to beat in a race?
Sebastian Kienler. I just know he'd take it really personally if I beat him.
Which triathlete do you think you'll never beat?
I'd really love to say Cam Worth, because the more we can play around with his ego, the better.
It is time to get to know Josh Amberger. I have to start with the obvious question. How does it feel to be the sexiest triathlete alive?
Oh, well, you probably want to talk to Chris Thompson about that. He's another Aussie who gave himself the nickname Big Sexy, and it stuck too. It really stuck.
You're like insanely fast in the water. Do you sometimes wish that the other guys would be better in the swim?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I've done that many races where I've had a stupid lead off the front and it amounts to nothing. I get caught on the bike. I'm already ruined by the time I get caught. But, you know, the last couple of years, I think people are really seeing the opportunity that I'm giving them to up the game in the swim and then on the bike as well. So I think definitely last year in Kona, I had a lot of company and I swam very hard.
You do have like some of the fastest swim times in Kona. How much faster do you think you could be if you didn't have to worry about the run afterwards?
If it was a full gas TT, at least another 2 to 2.5 minutes, maybe. It was 2 years ago the swim record was broken by Jan Siversen. He went like full gas to get the swim record, and you see him running out of the swim, touching his transition bag, and then he like collapses out of exhaustion. He got the record. He swam faster than me, but it's kind of funny. Like, I kind of want to be in that position where I'm an age grouper, and you know it doesn't really matter, and I could do that because I think I could swim really fast.
There's actually a lot of guys, like when you say like off-road, who take on, you know, a couple of like Xterra races or something in between. Have you done any?
No, I haven't actually done any Xterra races, but I kind of fancy myself as being pretty good on the trails. But at the same time, I really enjoy going fast. At the moment, I've been riding like a lot of mountain biking and cross riding and stuff, and just having a lot of fun with it. And yeah, I definitely like to try some sort of extreme form of riding at some point.
What kind of athlete are you? Like, do you want to know splits and stuff in between, or rather not?
I like to know splits if I'm in front, I guess. But if I'm behind, I generally probably understand that the situation's hopeless and I don't require splits at that point. So
you're in a relationship with a professional athlete. So there's two professional athletes who race at the top level. How do you avoid clashing?
So, well, at the moment, I'm in my bedroom because Ash is watching her TV show and she just said, "You're not doing that interview here." I know, we just got to give each other space, really. She has an interesting, she kind of called herself the other day, she called herself a firecracker. So she can be like really explosive in her moods.
What's your music style?
Music's massive. I've been collecting records for 10 years now, and I listen to extreme music. extreme metal. Ash doesn't really like it most of the time. So now that we're living together, I definitely have to like moderate when I want to listen to music or not, in the interest of the relationship.
Do you just listen to music, or do you play an instrument yourself?
Pretty much just listen these days. When I was growing up, I was always, I was trained in piano and played drums and bass guitar as well. But playing music was one of the first things to drop off the map once I started getting serious at sport.
Right now seems a really good time to pick up all the hobbies.
I've still got a bass guitar, so it's still in the cupboard, waiting for the day it gets taken out.
How about now? I want to force you to play it, but I think we should at least see it.
Yeah, I could go get it. It's downstairs.
Oh, hell yeah.
Look, there she is, watching a TV show. Say hi to Till.
Hi, Ash.
Yes, I have my bass here, but I forget how to play.
What do you do for motivation and so on? Do you have like a motivational quote?
I never really get into that stuff. That's a bit cheesy for me, really. Maybe if I'm in a really bad spot in the middle of the race and I need a bit of a wake up, maybe like a classic Prefontaine quote, like to give anything less than your best is to sacrifice the gift. But beyond that, I don't really need that much motivational stuff to train and to do hard work or anything.
How many highs and lows do you go through in a race?
Normally there's like the high, and then when you drop off that, it's like the low, and it probably just stays there until I finish.
Let's play a round of games. So I'm going to throw some half sentences at you, and I want to see what it says to you or what comes to mind. Cameron Worth is better than me at
talking.
The European team and the US team in the Collins Cup are
probably too high strung.
When I get old, I will
be a badass.
Me on the dance floor is like
pretty rare, really, unless I'm super drunk, maybe, which doesn't happen often, of course.
The best thing about being Josh Amberger is
not stressing about stuff, really.
Mate, this was awesome. Thanks so much for taking the time. It was cool.